Alright guys, I'm going to do a quick run through of the 2x2 static formation for wide receivers, run and shoot, and air raid principle concepts. As you see here, there's X and Z go. Now the seam read is done on the back side, not the front side in 2x2. There is Z switch and X switch. 90-91 streak. Nothing but simple backyard football. Coaching point. Inside slots. Attack the inside shoulders of the safeties. Do not attack the outside. Attack inside. Reason being, we want to funnel them from going to the outside to attack X and Z, because I've seen too many teams all attack outside shoulder techniques of the secondaries. You have to attack inside, on the inside. It helps the outside receivers make it one-on-one against the corners. Now, Z slide and X slide. Ooh, look at there. Alright, focus on X slide. X is going to run his slide route. It's a read on the corner who is covering him. If that corner is pressing, we're going to take it to the outside and Hall of Fame. If he is off, we're going to hook it and bring it in. Wing, you're going to run the bubble wheel. As you see with Z slide, it's the same thing. Same principle. In normal slide technique, we would have it run out of trips. However, this is 2x2 static. That's how it looks out of 2x2. The hook route. Coaching point. X and Z. Your hook will be ran at 6 yards. Period. No deeper and no shorter. 6 yards. Wing and Y. You're going to hit the corner route in between 12 to 18 yards. Your aiming point for the ending point is 35 to 45 yards down the field. That's your ending point that you run to off your corner break. Wing going to run a seam read, X and Z. You take outside releases on the hook routes. On the smash concept, it looks similar to hook, but it is not. X and Z. You set it down and bring it in at 5 to 6 yards. Y, wing, you break it to the corner, 12 to 18 yards. Ending point is 35 to 45 yards down the field. Wing and Y. Seam read decision is made at 10 to 15 yards. On the Z read and X read. Reading that flat defender. If they take away the read route, you have the switch route on the back side. That's what that's there for. You have a short, fast attack pattern and a deep attack pattern with the switch. The fan route. I got this from Al Black's Run and Shoot book. It can be a flood attacking concept. As you see here on 80 fan, you have Y on a shoot, wing on a drag. His ending point on the drag on the fan is the inside hip of the tackle, opposite of you that you're running to. So wing, your ending point is the inside hip of the right tackle. Y, your ending point is the inside hip of the left tackle. X and Z will run switch route releases, and at 10 to 15 yards, make your decision. Hook it up, break it across, hit the post, or continue up the seam. X and Z to the fan side. Outside release streaks, please. Attack deep and take it to the outside. Mesh out of 2x2 with 4 wide receivers. X and Z. You're going to break it to and out. Anywhere between 12 to 18 yards. Y sets the mesh. 4 to 7 yards. That's how deep you get. You get no deeper and no shallower than 4 to 7. Super back or single back, you will run a shoot route or a swing route to either side. Y shallow. Y is going to run a shallow route anywhere between 2 to 5 yards deep. Wing is going to run a hunt route at 10 yards. 10. You break it across the formation on the end, and then you hunt for a space to sit. X, you take an outside release streak, and you are hauling fanny deep. Z, you take an outside release streak, and at 15 to 18 yards, you are going to hit a deep post pass. Your aiming point is 55 to 60 yards down the field. Once you hit that post angle, that is where you're going to be running to. That's your ending point. Single back, you are going to run a shoot route to the side where the shallow originates. To the side where the shallow originates. That's a coaching point I need to share. Here's the way I like to run stick route. Y stick. Y attacks inside, and at 6 yards he sits down and then shimmies outside. Single back, you're going to run a shoot route to open the linebacker to you. If that linebacker runs to you, that's going to open up that stick route. Z, take an outside release streak and go deep, please. Backside switch route. X takes the switch release. He makes his decision at 10 to 15 yards. He's going to hook it up, break it across, post, or continue up the seam. Wing back, run a wheel, sit. You're going to make your decision at 6 to 8 yards. If you're going to hook it up, bring it in underneath X, or continue up the sideline on a wheel. The out route under the air raid. Wing and Y. Please remember to do this. Attack the inside shoulders of the safeties. Attack the inside shoulders of the safeties once you have cleared the undercoverage. That prevents them from attacking outside on X and Z on the out. Now, X and Z, you're going to break it to the out anywhere between 12 to 18 yards. Attack vertically and then bust it out. Single back, we can hit you on a safety valve pass, on a Texas, on a curl, shoot, or a swing. Y cross, wing's going to run a bubble sit. X is going to run an outside release streak. Y is going to run the cross route. Understand where Mike, your ending point is 22 yards down the field. Z, at 8 to 12 yards, you're going to run an end route. You're attacking the open area that Y will create running his cross route. And then the single back is going to run a delay wheel. Single back is going to block the back side of where Y is originating on his cross. And then you're going to run a delay wheel up the sideline off of Z's release. We're hoping that the corner that is covering Z runs with him. If he does, boom, wide open grass for that single back to run on the wheel. And then here's our quick game. 3-step drop to the QB. Hitches, 6 to 5. All 4 of you. Single back into the flat on the shoot. The hitch. Now, X and Z are going to run their slants at 6 yards. Attack vertically for 6 and then bust it in on the slant. Wing and Y, you will run 1 or 3-step slant passes. Quarterback, you will run your depth at 1 to 3 yards. That is your step count for throwing the ball on the slant pass. 1 or 3-step drop. Single back, block, and then release into the flat on a shoot. Okay. Those are the concepts I wanted to share. I had a static 2x2 formation, guys. Put them to good use. They work out of 2x2 and they will attack defenses crazy. Remember to use the field. It's 53.5 yards wide. We can put these guys at different location spots on the field. So, have a good day, guys, and as always, keep coaching.